Hello everyone and welcome here to Zenjoltis for the running of the 23rd race of the season, the U.S. Army 500 here at this 4.9 mile track, 21 laps around this square shaped track. And yeah, your top 5. Roger Ray gets his first pole of the season. I thought this was his second pole of the season, but it was actually his first. Perhaps looking for the second win of his season. Got his first win, Trenton. DJ Hanley, best qualifying effort so far this season. MS Racing has a 1 win at M&M Superspeedway with Matt Montoya. DJ Hanley's been looking to make it into the chase as he's just outside of the bubble. He's working on getting in, and a win definitely helps. Junior Ramos, he qualified 4th, last race's winner. He won last week at Las Vegas. Maybe he can go back to back. And 3rd, it's Joey Hightower, good plate racer, and also for Roger Racing. Perhaps he can become the 3rd race winning driver to win a race. And rounding out the top 5 is Joshua Sim, Anderson Racing. Still looking for the first win this year, as I believe Joshua Sim just came out short last weekend at Las Vegas. But anyway, let's go down for the command. Missed the command, but that doesn't matter, as we're gonna get ready to start rolling off here. Pace car starting to roll off. Everyone gets going good. Looks like everyone getting in line. Roger Ray and TJ Hanley are going to lead the field. Into the green. This is the biggest track on the schedule. Right behind it, Road America. This track being 4.920 miles long, shaped kind of like Indianapolis, except a little more stretched out horizontally. But here we are, coming to the green flag. Pace car going in, and green flag in the air. Let's go racing here, Zenjoltis. Like I said in qualifying, this could be the last chance for some of the smaller teams to try to get into that chase. This probably is their last chance. It's the last super speedway race before the chase starts. And Roger Ray jumps up to an early lead, but Joey Hightower, his own car, gonna go to the inside with a push from Joshua Sim. Already got moves. I won't be surprised. I believe it's going to shuffle out a lot. Joey Hightower, winner. I believe he was the winner of the showdown, all-star race showdown, shootout, whatever. Goes down the block, Joshua Sim. Sim went upside down at Ricky Raceway, one of the 4 cars. Went upside down. He was in the first one to go upside down in a completely different race. Wreck, but see the elevation changes here in this track. It's a bit interesting. Joey Hightower looking to lead the first lap, but Joshua Sim trying to get his teammate Austin Rogers to go outside. We saw those two working together in qualifying. I'd be surprised to see them work together here again. Joshua Sim looking all over the place trying to get underneath Joshua Sim. He finally does right here. Joshua Sim will lead the first lap of today's race, barely. And here comes Joshua Sim to the inside here. Remember, this race is only 21 laps long. It's a big track, but not too many laps. The tire alignment now trying to go for the lead. Going almost 4. They're going 4 wide per second, which is easily done here. It's it's not, you can easily go 4 wide here without, causing any problem. Jake Hoover moves up to second. He was on the very, very bottom. I'm not too sure about 5 wide, though. That might be the trouble spot. Jake Hoover now going for the lead. With a foot push from Tyler Lyman. Not really pushing. Jake Hoover's going to clear for the lead, though. Jake Hoover now in the lead. Now Josh Sim. Can he take it back, though? He's falling back in line. See a couple cars back there. Not trying to hang with the pack. I think that's Al Agassi, former Aunts in his third start, and Jeff Toledo. People going all over the place in the back of the pack. Jake Hoover led that lap. Now he's just being pushed by the 18 car. Ooh, Junior Ramos got on the wall there. I think I saw him get on the wall. Having slight contact with the wall. Because it's still Joshua Sim pushing this 41 car, but that 92 Tyler Lyman perhaps wanting to make a move, perhaps might try to help out the 18, might try to go himself. He's going to try to go himself. He's going to bring along Quentin Moore, maybe not, but he's going to get to the inside and go for second. He's got enough speed to do that. Alexander Rose already worked his way up to the front of the field. He started 40th. Eric Monaco in the wall, and it looks like we had a wreck, but no caution. Involving Caleb Campbell, Talladega winner, Aiden Maverick, Eli Bright. We had a wreck, but there wasn't a caution. So it looks like that's weird. I saw tire marks and smoke on the backstretch. It's been a wreck. I'll see if Lyman here can get around the 41, or can only just push her. Jake Hoover showing he knows how to win at these plate tracks. He won the season opener at Daytona, the Energizer 500. Been working for trying to get that second win. Just came close about probably like 2 times now to get that second win, but he hasn't been able to do it yet. Luke Rainey with a big run behind the 92, trying to get under him. Luke Rainey looking for win number 6, and the chase hasn't even started yet. We're only 3 races away from that, though. Don't forget that. Comes Rainey to the inside of Lyman. He's going to get there. Wondering, can anybody get around this 41 car? It's looking really strong right now. Trying to see how long these laps are. Yeah, you see the tire marks right there. I think Campbell got turned or something. Maverick, maybe, I don't know. No one's been able to get around this 41 car yet. Take a look at your fastest lap times. Fastest lap time currently goes to Alexander Rowe. Behind him is Kevin Roberts Jr. It's interesting. Here we go for the lead. Luke Rainey to the inside. Can he make it stick? I think he's going to make it, as he's going to get help from Quentin Moore here. And Luke Rainey going to go to the point now. Back in that Caleb Campbell Motorsports car. Despite having a wreck, we've been caution-free. Go down the back stretch, I believe, into turn number 3. Here comes Quentin Moore for the lead now with a push from Kevin Roberts Jr. I wasn't expecting that to happen that fast. Yeah, Quentin Moore now going for the lead. That Morgan Shepherd car. Derek Edison. We might go 4 wide, 3 wide per second. I thought we were going to go 4 wide for the lead almost. Derek Edison pushing into the 2nd position. See Michael Anderson, part-time driver back there. Going all over the place. He's got to the bottom. He's pushing the 89 now. It's Luke Rennie's still been able to keep side by side with Clinton Moore right now. Okay, Alexander O might got on the wall. Might have. And who leads the lap? It's Clinton Moore, I think, to lead the lap. Sorry about that cut right there. Clinton Moore still leading. Cars coming all over the place right now. Luke Rennie might actually get ahead, might be able to clear the 89. Almost cleared him. Luke Rennie putting up a fight on the high lane right now. There's Clinton Moore barely to lead that lap. Luke Rennie noses ahead with a push from Keith Scott. Michael Anderson wants to get to the lead. He's going to make it 3 wide. Roger Ray, pole sitter, coming back up. And it looks like Michael Anderson going to get to the inside of Rainey, who cleared Moore. And I think Anderson's going to have the lead now. He's still... No one's been able to clear that 48 car yet. I need to start keeping track of where these guys are on the track because... I mean, a square-shaped track is kind of confusing. And Michael Anderson to the point. Luke Ray's going to fall back a bit. Jake Hoover might be getting the wall back there. Now it's Eric Monaco pushing Michael Anderson right now. Laps are long here as we enter turn number 1. Michael Anderson right now being pushed by the 51 car. Luke Ray trying to hold position on the high lane to turn number 2 here, approaching the back stretch. Igor Barretto's up there, Adam Lewis. Like I said, Anderson Racing has not got a win yet this season. Michael Anderson running part-time for them in a 5th car. At number 11 Toyota. Roger Ray going to go inside for 2nd on Eric Monaco. We go through turn number 4, I believe. That's turn number 3. Now Roger Ray's pushing Michael Anderson. Jay Jefferson trying to get there on the inside though. Gonna get there. Jay Jefferson pushing the 2nd now for the push from Adam Lewis. Lewis going to go up high, though. Monaco going to go down low and bring Lewis as we go through turn number 4 and onto the front stretch. Oh, wreck in the back. A couple cars around. And it involved Joey Hightower, Jeff Toledo. Those guys were pitting. And a couple cars into the wall. As the caution comes out for the first time tonight. Involved Joey Hightower. And it looked like people were coming down pit road right when the caution came out. And Crouch in it. It's the 49 in it again. I don't know. I don't see any damage on that car. But Michael Anderson led us back to the caution flags. I feel it's going to take a while to get bunched up here. Probably. Slowing down for the pace car. First caution of the night here at St. Joltis. Jefferson going to get caught back up with that 11 car. So we're going to... Wow. I have no idea what happened there. I feel like people were trying to get down pit road, and that's when that's what brought out the caution. But yeah, we'll be back with a replay of what brought out the first caution of today or tonight. But before we look at what brings up the caution, let's see what happened to these guys back here. It looks like the 46, looks like the 19 goes up. Those two squeeze together, 50, 46, 19. Almost. Looks like they're all trying to balance out. They almost get into the current race leader, Michael Anderson. He was all the way back here. They go straight down to Eli Bryan. That turns all of them. All through the infield grass. It just doesn't bring out the caution because they're not on the racetrack spinning. And I believe all of them hit the inside wall, besides Eli Bright, maybe. 2 right there. I think Eli Bright hits the inside wall. I think Maverick doesn't. Maverick saves it. Eli saves it. One on board real quick with Talladega winner Caleb Campbell. I believe he's 1 lap down after this. But it's not what brought out the caution. This was on lap 2, I believe. It's back end damage. Right there. Take a look at what rung out the caution now, as I saw the 24 of Jeff Toledo spin on the front straight. Yeah, let's take, well, geez, take a look. Get a little tight here. Looks like the 98 comes down because the 33 is coming down. They all get into each other. Joey Hightower, who's probably going to be in contender, he's involved, and it's only between these 3, but the 24 and the 9, Ben Crouch, they got hard hit into the inside wall. Not very fortunate for that 9 team. That was right when a ton of people were coming down pit road, so I'm not too sure what's this gonna mean for pit stops. Well, let's go on board with Jeff Toledo here in this accident. 24 car Ford. Turn around. Picks it back up right there. And let's also go on board with Ben Crouch here. Couldn't get around it. And that's definitely not going to help him on the points. Definitely not going to help him out. Bad luck for that 9 team. We'll be back with pit stops. Going to be interesting. Welcome back. We see a couple people stay out. Even some people who didn't even pit before the yellow came. When the yellow came out, stay out. Roger Ray, one of them. Luke Rainey, another person who stays out. So we see pit strategy here. Zen Joltis. But oh, Michael Anderson leads us down pit road. It's a pretty long journey over there. See glitch damage on the back of the 11. So let's take a look at his pit stop. He started way in the back. Take a look at what the strategy is. So it looks like it's I'm thinking it's 2 tires or 4 tires. Well, looks like someone blew up. I think that might have been the 98 of Matt Montoya, your M&M Super Speedway runner. Looked like he might have blew up. Not too sure, but Michael Anderson off pit road. Joey Hightower blows up. That's not good for him. And fortunate for Joey Hightower, definitely. His day is done. Looks like Adam Lewis got off pit road that time. But actually no, Eric Monaco did. Looks like I had pit strategy, but a lot of people stayed out, including all the people who came down pit road right when the yellow flag was shown. It helped them out the most, and I don't think they're going to be on. They shouldn't be like a lap down either. And we also had some people who just stayed out. They didn't even come down pit road when the caution wave. They just stayed out, and it's a bold strategy. 29 to 48. Roger Ray and Luke Rainey both on that strategy. We'll be back with the restart. Here's Zen Joltis. Interesting strategy as the 29, 48, and others are going to come back down pit road. It looks like we're getting word that the 51 of Eric Monaco missed his pit stall, and he's going to have to come back down. That's unfortunate for the 51 team. Roger Ray and Luke Rainey seem to be on a strange strategy, along with, I believe that was the 81 who also came down. But it looks like the 19, the 9, and the 33 might all be out of this race. Toledo came back down. Looks like it's just fuel only for the 29. That is an interesting strategy. But, I'm going to go to the back of the field because of that. Pace car lights are still on. We'll be back with the restart. Welcome back to Zen Joltis here, getting ready for the restart. But I saw the 72 pull back down pit road. That's strange. We're having some strange issues with some cars. Austin Rogers also pulls down. What is going on? Guess these two... Well, you're 2 cars out of the race because Kevin Busch Jr. also coming down. A lot of people are having to come down here. But, well, Adam Lewis, Julius now Bruno Barros is coming down. I think these were people who stayed out the entire way, and I think they're having to come back down. I think they're having to come down pit road because they don't have enough fuel to last them to the end. I don't think. I don't know. Skylar Perry might come down too. 72 looks like he's out of gas. Yeah, looks like 72's out of gas. Looks like Austin Rogers also out of gas. This guy's alright. Ulrich and DeBarros. All those guys ran out of gas. Here we are. Skylar Perry gonna lead us to the green flag, I guess. Green flag back in the air here at Zen Joltis. We saw the leaders run out of gas right there, but Skylar Perry, your leader right now. Hopefully he doesn't run out of gas. I'm still a little confused on what's going on with pit strategy. But in Maverick, already going for the lead. Michael Anderson, who was your leader at the caution flag, going for second already. Not really second, it's more like third, but Jay Jefferson trying to go in the middle. Skylar Perry going to clear on the outside with a push from Adam Lewis. Good run by the 22 team. Skylar Perry trying to get Coca-Cola Racing Team their 3rd win of the season. Coca-Cola Racing Team, the last team to sign up. Times Joshua Sim got his win at Charlotte on a fuel mileage victory. The 17 Diet Coke Chevy Edge Ford, I mean. And the Diet Coke 600. Well, this is the U.S. Army 500, not the Dasani 500. Isaac Nichols won for the team the race after it for Pyrrhus, because the leaders had to pit for some odd reason. Well, Michael Anderson might be powering around the outside. I wasn't even paying attention. Michael Anderson's going to clear around the outside of Skylar Perry. Oh, what? Looks like the 7 might have a problem. Caution's out. It looks like the 7 didn't make it all the way around. A lot of the guys didn't make it all the way around. The caution's going to come back out because of that. Michael Anderson leads us back to the caution flag again. I know the exact reason for that caution. Those people who ran out of gas on the pace lap, they didn't make it back around, and Ruda Barros running out of power just now. 1 miles per hour. We aren't able to coast it back. You saw the 7 parked on the front straight. He was just short. It looks like, and that's unfortunate, I guess. But it looks like those guys' days might be done. Michael Anderson, the leader again. I don't think they're gonna need any replays for that because you saw what happened there. So, second caution of the night. We aren't going to be looking at a replay because we basically, you know what happened. Well, yeah, the 7, 72, Ruda Barros had Austin Rogers. Austin Rogers, Ruda Barros, DJ Reed, and Kevin Ulrich Jr. all didn't make it around after running out of gas on the pace lap. Well, we'll be back with the restart, probably. Welcome back here, Zen Joltis. Looks like I'm not too sure if the 72, 21, 54, and the 7 are all going to be out of the race, but they haven't been retired yet. Michael Anderson, your leader. Skylar Perry in second. Jay Jefferson in third. Derek Edison in fourth. A Maverick in fifth. Johnny Garner sixth. Jonathan Rains in seventh. Tyler Lyman eighth. Al Agassi, who was off pace a couple laps ago, in ninth. And Frodemar Otts in 10th. Frodemar Otts looking to finally not get a DNF for once, and have a good shot at this. It's third start, but I gotta get back to the leaders because we're about to go green. Right? Green flags in the air. Back racing here. Zen Joltis and Michael Anderson gets a good jump on the restart. That light is bright right there. Michael Anderson with a big jump on the restart. That isn't necessarily always a good thing, though. It's very easy for the draft to spall you up. Yes. But we did pass 10 to go, I'm pretty sure. 10 to go was a couple laps ago, so yeah, this is just about go time. Like I said, these caution laps, they always make these races shorter than if there wasn't any caution laps. They accelerate through them, of course, but Jay Jefferson being pushed by Derek Edison. Can he get to the back bumper? Perhaps get around that 11 car. Michael Anderson, he's not going for points. Jay Jefferson trying to get a second win of the season. Here he comes to the inside. Like I said, the draft can just swallow you up. And Michael Anderson might lose the lead for once as Jay Jefferson's going to go to the point. Derek Edison pushing. Skylar Perry behind them. Jefferson, Edison, both clear. Takes a while for these guys to get up to speed. These restrictor plates, this is what restrictor plates do. Jay Jefferson now leading. Michael Anderson going underneath. Almost turns the 32 car. Looks like he might have lost it. He might have almost overcorrected in the corner and then corrected his overcorrect. Jay Jefferson going all the way down. Is he coming down pit road? He is! A lot of people are. A lot of people actually decided against coming down pit road. They were... What in the world? I don't think they had enough fuel to make it. I think they had to come down because they didn't have enough fuel. What in the world? This includes Michael Anderson. Now that the leader, current leader, where's your leaders? I think your leader is Tyler Lyman. Are these guys going to have to come down? They're back on the front straight. Johnny Garner. Oh no, this isn't the front straight. Johnny Garner going inside for the lead. Johnny Garner, like I said, he's been robbed of a win so many times. Can he win on a fuel strategy? Yeah, like I said, this fuel strategy thing is really confusing me today. I have no idea who's good, who's not good. It might have been everybody who came down with the yellow flag. I don't even know if these guys can make it the entire distance. We're approaching 2 to go. We're only 4 laps to go right now. Lyman's got his teammate behind him. Here they are on the front stretch. These guys are going to have to come down. It's going to be a fuel mileage race here at Zen Joltis. It's looking like 3 to go. There are your previous leaders. Garner and Lyman have to come down now. As Alexander Rowe goes to the point. He's won on fuel mileage before. He won the second race at Trenton on fuel mileage. Everyone else besides him had to pit, and he won it because of that. Is he going to work out his way this time? Like I said, I've always said that he's the luckiest driver here in the series, and that's why he's the points leader. But let's see who Lady Luck chooses this time. Here is Zen Joltis, as it's gonna be fuel mileage. Can Nick Smith get his second win of the season? Can Adam Lewis break the bad luck streak? Can DJ Reed do something? Is he on the lead lap? No, he's not. I thought he was on the lead lap for a second. Because he ran out of fuel in the pace lap. He's back in it, though, I guess. Looks like the 50 car's running out of fuel. Man, people run out of fuel. I know that 50 got pushed out of line. He couldn't get to pit road. Hoping that doesn't cause a caution. It shouldn't. He's on the racetrack. Caution came out because of Ulrich being on the track. DJ Reed has to come down. 2 to go. It is Adam Lewis right behind Jake Hoover. Jake Hoover trying to get his second win of the season. Adam Lewis trying to break the bad luck streak. TJ Hanley's there. Quentin Moore. Adam Lewis get around him. Or any of these guys going to have to pit. Nick Smith to the bottom with a big run underneath the 4 car. Nick Smith, he won at Auto Club earlier this year. Can he win another race? No. Another question lingering in the back of my mind. Do these guys up front have enough fuel to make it to the end? Jake Hoover get this? Someone get around him? Are they all going to have to come down pit road? Jake Hoover, like I said, he won the season opener at Daytona. And he's still been looking for that second win. I think we're on the final shoot now. We're coming to the white flag this time by. Who is it gonna be? Thought we had fuel mileage here, but looks like that will be the case. Alright, here they come around. Onto the front stretch. Looks like they aren't going to come. They're going to have to come down. White flag for Jake Hoover. Can Quentin Moore do something about it? He's up to second. Does he have enough drafting help to possibly get around that 41 car? Or can Jake Hoover take it home? For Caleb Campbell Motorsports, here it comes to the inside. Quentin Moore looking inside. Here he comes. Quentin Moore trying to get it done here. As Zen Joltis is going to get to the inside. Igor Barreto there, possibly trying to spoil the party here for Quentin Moore. Quentin Moore, he's really far behind in points that I mentioned how good of a plate racer he is. And here he is leading on the white flag. He's gonna clear the 41 car, but now he's gonna have to hold off Igor Barreto. Used to be the least mentioned driver. Flipped over at Ricky Raceway for some reason. But behind him, the unluckiest driver, Adam Lewis, looking to get a good finish. Hopefully he doesn't blow up. Because I said that, but Quentin Moore is leading the race of his life, and he can get a chase spot if he can hang on to win it. But Igor Barreto also going for points. He probably wants that spot too. Here they come. The front straightaway. Can Igor Barreto do anything? I don't think so. Quentin Moore is going to win at Zen Joltis. And what a win for the 89 team in that Morgan Shepherd throwback. Quentin Moore is going to get it done here at Zen Joltis. Wins. It's one of the few that are able to survive the fuel and such. Still confused me a lot, but Quentin Moore gets it done on a last lap pass, holds off Igor Barreto. Which isn't. But yeah, like I said, for many teams, this is the last chance. This is the last chance for some people to get into the chase, and Quentin Moore capitalizes on it. He is really far back in the points, but now with the win, he's going to be locked into the chase, and I see him being a pretty good championship contender. And Jake Hoover comes up short again. Igor Barreto, perhaps, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be able to make the chase. Unless he can pull off a fuel mileage victory at like a different track. We can wait for next plate race, which I believe is Daytona and Chase. But, yeah, we'll be back with finishing results here. Zen Joltis. And here are your finishing results here from Zen Joltis. Quentin Moore wins the race. Lead 2 laps. Jake Hoover led 5. He comes up short again. So close to getting that second win, just can't get it done yet. Back-to-back first-time winners here. But yeah. Nico Bretto got third. Good run for that Lyman Type Racing team. Nick Smith gets a 4th. Already locked into the chase. It's he was there in the end. Adam Lewis, the unluckiest driver, gets a 5th. TJ Hanley gets a 6th. That'll help him out on the points, I think. Alex Stewart gets a 7th. Alexander Rowe lucks out, gets an 8th. John Gilbert, 9th. Junior Ramos, your last race winner, he gets a 10th. Brad Stover, after starting last, I saw he had the fast lap time. He got 11th after all that. Roger Ray, your pole sitter, 17th. Caleb Campbell, after wrecking, 19th. Johnny Garner ends up 22nd. Jay Jefferson, Luke Rainey end up 24th, 23rd. 23rd, 24th. Bongo Derek entire lineman back there. Michael Anderson. I thought he was going to win the race. Led the most laps of 8. Well, isn't going to go anywhere because, well, he's not going for points. Part-time driver Michael Anderson, but yeah. Dean Maverick ran out of fuel because he couldn't get the pit road. He was going too fast. Ran out of fuel. Luckily, it did not bring out the caution. If it did bring out the caution, then probably would Jake Hoover would have won the race. Joe Hightower, I feel like he could have been a contender. He wrecked out. Unfortunately, he had a piston issue. Ben Crouch got involved in that wreck. Too much damage, and it's not going to help him out in points. Definitely not going to. No. Yeah, Quinn Moore wins the U.S. Army 500 here at Zen Joltis Quad Oval Mega Speedway. I'll be back with points. And here are points after 23 races, 36. Rowe's still the points leader. And on the bubble right now, Ben Crouch just fell right outside the bubble in 18th, and TJ Hanley, Alex Stewart, and I think John Gilbert just entered the bubble. But if you count the 3 people that are locked into the chase that are outside the bubble, all 3 of them would be out. So they gotta start going up a bit. Julius Anderson's just barely in it. But well, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's points. You can see where you are. And I'll see you next time for the, forgot the name of the race, but it's at Kentucky. I think it's the, Cheese at 450 at Kentucky. Yeah, I'll see you then. Next race, Kentucky. Yeah.